Hi, do you have laying somewhere a collection of bolts and nuts that you don't even know the sort, like this one? Well, let's try to make a little bit of cleanup together. Shall we? If you want to join together machine part, welding and rivet are the way to go. But if you want to join to be temporary, bolts and nuts will be your choice. Let's start by looking at some thread type. Metric and standard thread have similar shape. They both have 60 degrees. The bottom of a metric thread is flat and the standard one is round. It gives more strength to the thread. Metric trapezoidal thread have an angle of 30 degrees. The standard thread, also known as Acme, have 29 degrees. But if you need some maximum strength, square thread will be your option. This is just an overview. We will focus on American standard and metric threads. The three basic characteristics of screw are the measured diameter, the second will be the pitch, and the last one will be the length of the screw. The pitch is the distance between two threads. The length of the screw is all the part of the screw which is inside the matter. Like the example you can see here. This is for the metric systems. The standard American system is quite similar to the metric one. You have the diameter, which is the major one also, but the pitch is different. You don't take the distance between two threads, you count how many threads there are in 1 inch. Unlike the metric, the length of the screw is all the part that is inside the batter. We will start with an example of the American thread. We will measure the diameter. We have 3/4 of an inch. Let's see now the pitch, which is the number of threads per inch. We will use a ruler, but I don't have a full inch, so I will go with the half. 7, 8, 8 thread in my half inch. It means 16 thread per inch. I will see to confirm it with my thread gauge. You can call it a thread code 16. So I can confirm 16 thread per inch. Let's look at the chart for the 3/4. We have the coarse thread, the fine thread, and the extra fine thread. We have here fine thread. So So we will write down UNF, Unified National Fine, and we have a class 2A. The class 1 is for commercial and the class 2 is for industrial. So this is an industrial. The A represents the screw and the B will stand for the nut. And now let's see the metric thread. So like we did with the standard screw, we will look at the major diameter. We have 20 millimeters. We will write down a M to represent metric, 20 for the diameter, that is 20 millimeters. And now let's see the pitch. We will try to measure it, but it's quite small. So let's see, we have 4, 3, a little bit less, 2, 2.5, yeah, 2.5 millimeters. We will go to see it in the chart if it's possible. So we can see here M20 by 2.5. So 2.5 millimeters for a pinch is possible. We write this down. Now we will add the length of the screw. Like I told you, it's the complete one. We can count 170 millimeters long. We write this down. And like our case here, if the length of the thread is not the same as the screw, we will add the length of the thread at the end. So here we have 55, so slash 55 millimeters. This is for the metric screw. Now let's start with the concrete example, how to search. Now let's see how we can look up at the unknown thread. We start with the diameter, 12, 13 and a half. No, it's not possible. So I'm switching to my fraction. And I got nearly a half, a perfect half of a inch. Half an inch, and I'll go check in the chart the type of thread I can have for half an inch. 13, 20, 28. I will use my thread necklace, perfect to search a unknown thread. And I let the link in my description for this one. I have two options for my half inch. I will start with the first one. Nope. This one, the second one is more like it. Yeah, perfect. So we got it. It's half and a 20. 20 UNF, because it's a fine thread 2A for the industrial. I hope this video has been helpful, so please subscribe and like, and take care of yourself and your close one.